Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang terhormat Bapak Ibu dosen penguji PPG dalam jabatan angkatan kedua tahun 2023. Perkenalkan, saya Umar Tamrin, guru bahasa Inggris SMP Islam Atira Bukit Baruga, Makassar, Provinsi Sulawesi Selatan, sekaligus mahasiswa PPG dalam jabatan angkatan kedua tahun 2023 di Universitas Muhammadiyah Makassar. Pada kesempatan ini saya akan melakukan aktivitas pembelajaran untuk memenuhi uji kinerja PPG dalam jabatan angkatan kedua tahun 2023 dengan materi Descriptive Text Describing Place. Dalam kegiatan ini saya akan mencoba untuk menggunakan model pembelajaran Problem Based Learning dengan metode Ice Breaking. Mohon kiranya Bapak Ibu dosen memberikan masukan agar ke depan saya selaku guru bahasa Inggris bisa melakukan pembelajaran lebih baik lagi. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good to see you everyone. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Okay, thank you very much for asking me. Hi, I'm good. Hai anak-anak sekalian, to begin our class, let's begin by reciting basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, for leader, chairman, please prepare your class.
Let's pray together by saying Al-Fatiha in opening prayer. Abana.
Okay everyone, I would like to check your attendance list. Who's missing today? Is it already present or not? Muhammad Hafiz, Ahmad Khairi, Fikri, Kevin, Aini, Afika, Asdira, Gadis, Rizky Amalia. Okay, thank you for Hafiz, for the leader in the class who has the prepared class. Alright everyone, today I'm going to share you, I'm going to discuss with all of you about our lesson today, reading comprehension. Our topic is about describing place. Okay, but before it, I would like to show you what is our purpose in learning reading comprehension, describing place. But I need two of you, one from the man and one from the girl, to read our purpose today. And I point for the man is Azhar. Azhar.
Tujuan pembelajaran melalui model pembelajaran problem-based learning dengan strategi ice breaking. Peserta didik mampu menganalisis teks sederhana yang menggambarkan tempat dalam uraian informasi. baik lisan maupun tulisan secara fasih, tepat dan benar.
Alright, what about the girl? I point for Aini.
Melalui model pembelajaran problem based learning dengan strategi ice breaking, serta didik mampu menganalisis teks sederhana yang menggambarkan tempat dalam uraian informasi baik lisan maupun tulisan secara fasih, tepat dan benar.
Thank you for Aini. Right, third is our purpose. Nah, melalui tujuan kita belajar hari ini, to reach the character, to reach our competence as a profil pelajar Pancasila, I took from AHES Integrated. So I took our learning today from Al-Quran. Ya, surah Ar-Rum ayat 42. Tell us about, katakanlah, adakanlah perjalanan di muka bumi dan perhatikanlah bagaimana kesudahan orang-orang yang terdahulu. Kebanyakan dari mereka itu adalah orang-orang yang mempersekutukan Allah. Jadi anak-anakku sekalian, dari pembelajaran kita pada hari ini, melalui tujuan pembelajaran dan melalui AHES Integrated, Bapak harap karakter profil pelajar Pancasila bernalar kritis. Yang kedua adalah disiplin, dan yang ketiga adalah bertakwa. Itu bisa kita capai bersama-sama. Nah, anak-anakku sekalian, sekarang kita masuk pada pembelajaran terkait dengan describing place. But before it, I would like to show you the issue before we start our learning in describing place. Now, let's see our picture. Take a look at the picture. Perhatikan gambarnya. Now, our issue before we start study about describing place. Number one, I would like to ask maybe Furqan, what is your favorite place? What is your favorite tourism place? Saung Mamuju. And the second one is, why do you like that place?
Because ada kamu.
Alright. Number three, how many times you went there?
One time
One time, once, yeah. Okay. Number four, with whom do you go there?
with my friends.
Okay, thank you, Furqan. What about you, Fayad? What is your favorite tourism? What is your favorite tourism place? What about you? Pantai Losari, good job. Losari Beach, yeah. Okay, number two, why did you like that place? Okay, thank you. And number three, how many times you went there? Once in a week? Twice in a week?
Twice a month.
Twice in a month. Okay, good job. And number four, with whom did you go there?
Friends or family.
Okay, thank you, Fayad. What about you, Gerda? What about you? Number one, what is your favorite tourism place? What is your favorite place?
Salam Mamuju.
Saung Mamuju, something like Furqan. Okay, why do you like that place?
Fun there.
Interactive. Menyenangkan? Yeah. Number three, how many times you went there? How many times?
One time.
Once. Okay, when you went there in the field trip. Okay, number four, with whom did you go there?
My friend.
Okay, with your friends. Thank you. Now, I need to show you the video based from YouTube, not about the sample tourism place.
Rubiah is located in Sabang Island, precisely in the northwest of the Wai Island. The name Rubiah is taken from the name that written on a tombstone in the island. The island that lies on 26 hectares offers the beauty of the underwater paradise and nautical tourism. People said that this is the marine park paradise. This island is like an aquarium containing various kinds of ornaments in it. Rubiah Island is perfect for tourists who enjoy snorkeling, diving, or touring by using glass bottom boat. Because in this island there are many different types of coral reefs in colorful and various forms. You can rent snorkeling equipment for 40,000 rupiahs per day. The travelers who want to go to Rubiah can use the route from Banda Aceh to Sabang by using the ferry or speedboat. The travel time from Banda Aceh to Sabang by using the ferry will take about 90 minutes, with ticket prices ranging from 30,000 rupiah per person each way. While using the speedboat will be faster, which is about 40 minutes, with the rental fee ranging from 50,000 rupiah per person each way. After arriving at Sabang, we can continue to Rubiah by using boat that takes about 30 minutes.
Alright everyone, let's start from definition of descriptive text. Descriptive text. What is the descriptive text? What is the function? What is it? Why is it important? Nah, ya seperti itu. Baik. The understanding about descriptive text is a type of composition that aims to describe the characteristic of a person, object, or place. Jadi, apa yang dimaksud dengan descriptive text itu adalah tipe yang memiliki komposisi yang bertujuan tentang menggambarkan karakter orang, objek, benda, atau tempat. And what is the function? Apa fungsinya? Ya, how about the function? Seberapa jauh fungsinya? Fungsinya descriptive text itu adalah menggambarkan secara vivid, secara gamblang, secara menyeluruh terkait dengan gambar-gambar sesuatu atau seseorang untuk memberikan imajinasi di bayangannya seseorang. Jadi ketika orang melihat sebuah objek atau sebuah tempat atau sebuah hal yang diminta oleh instrukturnya, maka hal yang kalian lakukan itu adalah you have to imagine first. Kalian harus membayangkan terlebih dahulu what kind of this place, what kind of this type of what kind of this person and etc. And why is it important? Kenapa begitu penting kita mempelajari descriptive text? Ya, kenapa? Descriptive text allow readers to feel. Jadi descriptive text itu adalah memperkenankan kepada pembaca untuk merasa bahwa dia adalah sebahagian daripada settingan gambar atau settingan video atau settingan ketika mereka berada pada sebuah tempat. Understand emotion and follow a character's journey. Jadi dia juga bisa merasakan ketika melihat sebuah tourism place, dia include di dalamnya, dia termasuk di dalamnya, dia menikmati perjalanan di dalam gambar tersebut, seperti itu. Now, how to write now? Bagaimana menulis? How to write descriptive text? We need to find out genre structure first. Nah, kalau ingin mau tahu menulis cara menulis descriptive text, kita harus memahami terlebih dahulu genre structure-nya. Ya, we need to find out the genre structure first. In first paragraph, we have to put in identification. Kita harus meletakkan yang namanya identification. Identifikasi itu adalah identify the phenomenon to be described. Jadi memberikan penjelasan, pengertian terkait dengan apa yang kita ingin gambarkan. Ya, seperti itu. Jadi berikan dulu pengertian apa yang ingin kalian maksud. Terus yang kedua, in second paragraph, third paragraph, etc. itu describe the parts. Nah, itu memberikan gambaran terkait dengan bagian-bagiannya. Qualities and the characteristic of the person, karakternya daripada orang tersebut, tempat, dan sesuatu yang kalian ingin gambarkan, seperti itu. Now, let's take a look at example. My example is about my lovely home. Nah, ini terkait dengan cerita pendek terkait dengan descriptive text. Ya, cukup pendek tapi jelas akan part-parts yang terkait dengan penggambarannya. My lovely home. My house is only 5 minutes walk from my school. Rumahku adalah. Rumahku adalah. So in the first paragraph, we need to put in the identification in the first step. Jadi di paragraf yang pertama kita harus meletakkan yang namanya identifikasi terlebih dahulu, menjelaskan pengertiannya tentang house karena judulnya Bapak adalah home atau house. Is only 5 minutes from walk from my school. Artinya hanya 5 menit dari sekolahku. Okay. It is not very big. Okay. Nah, start from the second paragraph. Kalau ini from the second paragraph. Lanjut pada paragraf yang kedua. Dia langsung memberikan penggambaran bahwa rumahnya not very big. Nah, ini adalah sebuah karakteristiknya, ciri-cirinya dari rumah tersebut, bahwa rumahnya tidak terlalu besar, but very cozy. Cozy itu artinya cozy. Hah? Nyaman, bagus sekali. Nyaman and quiet. Tenang. Nah, ini ciri-ciri rumahnya. Meskipun tidak besar, tapi nyaman, tenang. This is the place where we can relax. Tempat inilah, rumah inilah yang bisa kita jadikan sebagai tempat relax and find our own space in our home. We really enjoy our relaxing time from the pressure dari tekanan sekolah and work dan pekerjaan. Jadi rumah itu tempatnya relax. Tempatnya relax. Dari mana relax itu? Dari tekanan, ya, tekanan sekolah, tekanan pekerjaan dan seterusnya. It is home sweet home. What does it mean home sweet home? Rumahku adalah istanaku. Okay. Now, to make sure you're understanding about this kind place, that we need to discuss it. But I will split. I will divide you into groups, yeah. And maybe in this class I will make 5 groups, 4 for a man and 1 for a girl. Okay. So I will point you 1 until 5, and then you. And then I will move to the second group and etc. Yeah. Now we'll start from Hafiz. Hafiz for count. Start from 1, 2, 4, 5. You are group number 1. Fadil. 1, 2, 3. Azam. 4. Furkan. 5. Okay, your second group. Now, next group. Haris. 1. Kamil. 2, 3, 4. Fahmi. 5. And you all alone, Mabil. You follow to the last group for men. Okay? Okay, you are 4 group. Okay? Group 4 ya. And then group ladies. Start from Stila. 1, 2, Ayah, 4, and 5. And now, move to your group now. Move to your group. Here is number 1, here is number 2, and number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay. Okay. Okay, tidak? Okay. Okay, back to your group now. Okay. Before we discuss, I would like to give you about this meditation. What are we going to do? Apa yang kita lakukan? In your group, you will be discussing with your friends about the text that I will share to your groups. Jadi kalian akan mendiskusikan terkait dengan teks yang akan Bapak berikan. Our motion today, or our tourism place is about Raja Ampat. Ya. Okay. Discuss with your friends where is identification and where is describing part. Bagian mana di sini yang bagian identifikasi, dan yang kedua adalah yang mana di sini yang bagian bagian describingnya atau bagian penggambarannya. Okay? After you discuss with your friends about Raja Ampat, nah, I will give you LKPD about describing place, and I need you to write down your number, your numbers group and your names group. Jadi kalian tadi kelompok berapa dan nama teman-teman kalian siapa. And then you write down in here about social function. What is our function to learn about Raja Ampat? And then explain about what is definition. Apa definisi daripada Raja Ampat dan apa deskripsi dan apa konklusi. Oke? 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 Oke.
One of popular
Okay, after you discuss with your friends about thanks Raja Ampat, I will give you LKPD about describing place. I need you to put in your number group and your members group, and then write down social function, then give it structure. Okay, and you discuss with your friends after you discuss about the thanks Raja Ampat. Okay, finish? Okay, Alhamdulillah. Now, after you discuss with your friends in LKPD about function, about the gender structure, definition, description, and conclusion, I need you, each group, to present your presentation about your LKPD. And what? And I need you to present in front of your friends how was your working? Bagaimana pekerjaan kalian tadi? How was your understanding in your group about Raja Ampat? Okay, we'll start from first group to present their presentation about Raja Ampat. Semua. All of you. Okay, go ahead.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from Group 1. My name is Furkan.
My name is Adam. My name is Faris.
My name is Kamil.
Can I tell you about Raja Ampat? Definition: Raja Ampat is one of popular nature destination in Papua New Guinea. Description: Raja Ampat beach has white sand and the seawater is very clear with a lot of fish and sea animals. Conclusion: Raja Ampat is a good place to spend a holiday. It is far from Group 1. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, give applause for the first group. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Let's see this. Okay, now, second group. Who's second group here? Second group. Come forward, please. Present your LKPD. Okay, Firda over here, Aini. Okay, Rizky. Okay, good job.
Wih, siapa yang tinggal sini?
Siapa tadi ini? Ya, member. Ya,
ini sini
member. Sosial, application.
Lagi-lagi, tujuh.
Ini dulu. Berapa? Sini,
Cik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Member of group Alia Edi Almira Iswaka, Alia Aziza Aliaksa, Afika Firzana Safitri, Astira Nurul Aini, Gadis Zakia Rafifa, Firda Abdazala. Social function, I know more Raja Ahmad. Generic structure. Definition, Raja Ampat is one of popular nature destination in Papua, Indonesia. Description, popular nature destination, beautiful beach, wonderful underwater views, hiding paradise, habitat of fish and sea animals, seawater is still very clear, have many steep and beautiful cliffs. Conclusion, Raja Ampat is beautiful destination. I recommend it as a tourist spot. Sekian, that's all from 5 group. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Kita pulang sama group. Okay, thank you very much. Baik, anak sekalian. Now, after you all discuss with your friends and after you evaluate the LKPD in front of your friends, I would like to evaluate about your problem solving, about your understanding Raja Ampat. Now, I will evaluate you by using application. The name of application is Flickrs. Yeah, the Flickrs here is contain a barcode. Nah, ini ada terkandung barcode. Ya, di dalam barcode ini itu akan ada jawaban A, B, C dan D. Kalau dia jawaban A, maka posisinya dia seperti ini. Kalau dia posisinya jawabannya B, maka dia seperti ini. Jadi lihat saja kalian lihat di mana posisi A, B, C dan D-nya. Kalau C dia begini, kalau D dia begini seperti itu. Ya, nanti Bapak akan ambil scan dari barcode kalian melalui HP-nya Bapak. Ya, jadi akan Bapak tampilkan soal-soal terkait dengan Raja Ampat untuk melihat seberapa jauh pemahaman kalian terkait dengan Raja Ampat tadi. But this is assessment for individual. Penilaian ini itu dilakukan dikhususkan untuk individu-individu. Kalau tadi asesmennya secara kelompok, kalau sekarang adalah individu-individu. Oke, sekarang kita mulai membuka aplikasinya. Jadi nanti ketika menjawab, kalian tinggal angkat kertasnya. And then 22, who's 22? 22 is Rizky Amalia. Rizky. 21 Gadis not here. 20 is Firda. Okay, ini Rizky, ini Firda. Okay, if you had found the answer, just write your paper. Okay, and then I will take your answer from here. Okay. Sudah, Kamil. Okay. Dapat? Belum dapat? Akil, where are you, Akil? Okay, number 2. What makes Raja Ampat a popular nature destination? Okay, is a beautiful beach? Is it a landscape? Okay, start. Write your paper. Okay, Hafiz. Okay. Ibikri ya? Okay. After we had measure our understanding about our text Raja Ampat, in the last session, pada sesi yang terakhir, I need you to find out how far your observation about this learning process. It's the first one. Second one is about how far your emoticon, how far your feelings about our learning process today. And I need Hafiz as a chairman to divide your mobile phone. Okay, now let's take a look my slide about the link in Google Form. You can write down into your mobile, maybe into your Google, maybe into your Mozilla, and so on. Ya, silakan. Like this one, you had a brilliant idea for this day. You had creativity idea for this day. You have a best idea for this day. You have more idea about Raja Ampat, and you have a great idea after you have done the LKPD, awesome idea, and you got a cool idea. Anak-anakku sekalian, setelah pembelajaran hari ini, Bapak harap bisa kalian aplikasikan pada kehidupan sehari-hari kalian, in your daily activity. Kalian juga bisa memberikan sebuah penggambaran apakah itu sebuah tempat, person, atau objek. Now, we are going to continue. Kita akan melanjutkan our activity about describing place, about descriptive text in the next session or in the next meeting. Jadi kita akan ketemu minggu depan terkait dengan pembelajaran kita masih dalam descriptive text. Okay, I think that's all for this day. Thank you very much for your all cooperation. Thank you very much for your all attention. Let's close our class by reciting Surah Al-Asr dan Kafaratul Majlis. Abata. See you next meeting. Have a nice day and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.